Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the New King James Wide Margin Reference Edition from Cambridge Bibles. Okay, I'm excited about this review today because I have heard great things over the years about Cambridge Wide Margin Bibles, particularly these ones that are made of goatskin. This is the New King James Version edition, but they also make it in several other translations of the Bible. So I'm excited to dive into this and to show you the different features. It's a really cool Bible. So think about, as we're going through this, whether or not this could be the Bible that's right for you. That's what I'm trying to do, is help you make that determination to get a Bible that you're going to know and love and enjoy using. So if you have questions as I'm going through it, leave that in the comments. I will get back to you. Hit that like button for me before we dive in. Subscribe to the channel as always, because I've got great Bible content coming your way. So here we go, the NKJV Cambridge Wide Margin. Okay, first things first, here is the box. Cambridge has these nice clamshell boxes, full color covers. There's all the information about this. It's the NKJV Wide Margin Reference Edition. You see that this one is the black goatskin leather edge-lined, and it's red letter. So again, they make these New American Standard, NIV, ESV, NKJV, really, really great. There it is. Lovely goatskin cover on this. It comes with a couple little cards here. You get a note about edge-lined Bibles. If you don't know what that is, edge-lined is simply, there's a tab in here that comes in from the cover, and the text block is edge-lined into the cover with these two tabs on either side. It's a really, really nice, high-quality way that really gives this Bible a long last. It makes it durable. It makes it floppy. It's what you want for the premium side of things. And then you also get the little warranty card information from Cambridge. So here's the Bible. Again, really, really lovely goatskin, nice grain pattern. It's pretty floppy, but it's got some thickness to it, but it's not too thick. It says Holy Bible there on the cover. You get a perimeter stitch going around the outside. On the side, not raised hubs, but tooled hubs here. Holy Bible, New King James Version, Wide Margin Edition, and Cambridge. Couple of good-sized black ribbons. There is a synthetic liner on the inside. You kind of see this shiny. That's something that Cambridge does in a lot of their Bibles. Stitched around the edge. Really sharp. Just looks good. I love their Bibles at Cambridge because they're not super flashy, but they're very, very great quality. They're simple, they're clean, and I'm really a fan of that. You know, sometimes you can get a Bible that's rebound that has all these little bells and whistles, but I really love the look and the feel of this. You can kind of see it's a wide Bible, so as far as the size goes, it's 7 1/4 inches wide by 9 1/8 inches tall. So it's a wide Bible. It's obviously a wide margin Bible. With the cover, this is 1.5 inches thick. So it's really kind of a big, it's not that much bigger at 9 1/8, 7 1/4. It's really just like an inch wider than some of your standard larger sized Bibles, your Allen Readers, or the Cambridge Topaz or the Schuyler Quintel. It's just a little bit wider than one of those, but it's a pretty similar height. So just to get a feel for it. Okay, looking on the inside, we open this Bible up, we get the blank Cambridge presentation page. There's your title page. Get inside. Copyright page. Printed and mounted in the Netherlands. That's all the information there. Table of contents, your preface. You can already see that it's wide margin everywhere. It's the whole text block is shrunk down to that size where you're getting the margins. And there you go. One of the things I love about this Bible is it really does want to lay flat anywhere you go. It really opens up and it's nice and wide. It looks really, really sharp. So one of the things you might notice is that this is a familiar text block. That's because the wide margin and the pit minion are the same text block. So if you had, I don't have an NKJV wide margin, but I have the NLT, which is this slightly smaller version. Same text block. I can get into Psalms or Proverbs because you can kind of see something similar on the page, but same text block. So if you had the NKJV pit minion, if you turn to page 550 in it would look exactly like this, just smaller. So this is a 6.75 font in the Pitt Minions, and you get up to an 8-point font here. So what's really cool is if you have a Pitt Minion and a wide margin, you can use these two Bibles side by side if they're in the same translation. This can be the one that you take notes in, you study in. This can be the one that you use on the go. I really like that. That's really a fun, practical use of this Bible. So what you're getting in this Bible is an 8-point font. It's on 36 GSM paper. And you see that you're not really worried about ghosting on the other side of the page. That's really nice quality. It has a great texture to it. It's white, but it's not like an ultra bright white, so it looks really good. And then you get wide margins. You're getting a 1 3/8 inch margin out here on the outside. You're getting a 1 1/4 inch margin on the bottom, so you can really take notes all the way around this. It's about 5/8 of an inch up here above the text and about an inch on the inside. I'm not sure that I would really want to try to get in here and write on the inside, but you could do that if you wanted to. But really, these two spaces are going to be able to be filled with notes because of the thickness of the paper. You're not going to have to stress too much about what you write on either side bleeding through. I always recommend that you test that out in a kind of inconspicuous place on the Bible, maybe somewhere back in the back where you don't have to worry about, oh no, that bled through too much. Make sure you have the right pens. I'll put some links in the description so you can see some different pens that I think that would work well. Really, really standard text block. Again, 8-point font. That's on the small side, but also you're getting all this space. So they could bump that up and really make it bigger, but you'd lose some of the margins. But you have cross-references and notes in the middle, and anytime that exceeds the space of the middle column, you see here there's space, so it's justified to the left and the right column, left, right. But then when you have extra ones, let me find one where you have that. When you have extra ones, so here, this fills up, they put it down here on the right side of the page, on the right column, so extra ones go in here. So that's your cross-references and your textual notes. So everything's in here. Again, you're thinking about how are you going to use this Bible. This makes a lot of sense if you already have a Pitt Minion. It makes a lot of sense if you're looking for a wide margin Bible that's a really high quality and you like the look and feel of this page layout. So for you to take notes and study. Getting into the New Testament, you can quickly see that this is a red letter Bible. I tend to prefer a black letter Bible throughout, but man, Cambridge's red is really nice. The way that it pops off the page, the hue of it, it's just very pleasing to the eye. So I really am a fan of their red letter Bibles. Same format all the way throughout the Bible, 2-column text, cross references in the center, 8-point font. It really, really does look sharp. Very easy Bible to use. Easy to read from the table. I'm looking down at it here from a couple feet away. When you get to the back of the Bible, there's some really great features in the back. Let's get to here. So at the end of Revelation, take a little breather here and it gives you a concordance. 3-column concordance. You see you still get the same spacing at the bottom of the page and the top of the page, but they expand it so that you're not getting the margins from left to right, so it really fills the page out. But if you wanted to take notes top and bottom in the concordance, if there's an entry here you want to feature, you can do that. After the concordance, there's a couple of other features in this Bible that are really sharp, if I can get there. So after the concordance, you see the concordance ends here on page 1233. You get to the index to notes. So this is how you can create your own index, and it's alphabetized. So let's say A. Let's say you want to have an index of any time you made notes about the atonement, right? So you can write atonement, and then you can put page numbers where you've written a note, or you can put references where you put a note. You're basically able to keep your own index for the notes that you've put throughout this Bible. Basically, it becomes an index to your own personal study Bible where you are the person writing all the notes. I think that's really cool. You can use this however you want. Come up with a system that you will enjoy using. And then after this index, you see you get lined notebook paper. There's 32 pages of lined notebook paper. I love that it has this little space here in the middle, so you can do columned or wide across. Really makes it versatile, easy to use. This looks really great. This is a little bit thicker, I think, than the 36 GSM Bible paper, so it's going to really soak up the ink well and take it. And then you get the Cambridge Bible maps, the full 15 set. The whole index to the maps here. Beautiful maps, really big on this paper. They look great. This is Bible paper. It's got a nice texture to it. Cambridge is known for their maps being really great, and that's because they are. They look really great. They're easy to use. You can get in here and really follow along with the text, which I really like to do, to kind of pay closer attention and get a visual for what I'm reading. It's really cool. So, great maps. Overall, this Bible has got lots of features: maps, notebook paper, your own index, a concordance. You've got the 2-column text with cross-references and biblical notes. It's red letter. I mean, really, really fantastic, beautiful Bible. So there you have it, the Cambridge Wide Margin Goatskin Edition. I love this Bible. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this Bible. Definitely check out BibleReviewBlog.com, where I've got more great photos of this Bible, as well as a full write-up with all the specs listed. Check out the description below if you want to see links to where you can purchase this Bible or just find out more information from the publisher. Visit us on Instagram and Facebook. Bible Review Blog has a great community. I love that community on social media, so definitely check us out there. And again, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I've got more great Bible content coming your way very soon. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.